Did you know that over 300,000 black women lost their jobs recently? Today, we're going to talk about what caused this fallout and provide solutions to help you to get back on your feet and move forward in your finances. I'm Dakota Grady, the money coach, and I'm all about helping you to master your finances. Let's dive into the conversation. This is a major issue. I saw online people talking about this, but we're going to talk about it and discuss why this fallout happened. In fact, if you lost your job, drop in the chat below if you were part of this major job loss for black women. And if you are bad with your finances, drop in the chat mistakes, and I can send you a resource that can help you to stop making mistakes with your finances. According to MSNBC, over 300,000 black women lost their job from February to April of 2025. So that's a lot of people in a short period of time. And why did this happen? Well, we're going to talk about 3 reasons why they lost their jobs. The first one is because of administration. Basically, the federal government had a new president come into office recently, and he just basically wiped the slate clean when it comes to minority jobs, and specifically in the Department of Education, Department of Human and Health Services. People have lost their jobs, and up to 50% of these departments have been basically erased. And those are areas where they're concentrated with black women in those departments. And it's sad, but that's what happened. And I don't think that people really understand the impact of that, especially with homes being led by black women with single raising children, how that affects them when it comes to taking care of their families, especially if they're the primary breadwinner, right? What can they have done to combat this? Nothing really. I mean, if they're working in a job and you're doing your job, and you just come in, next thing you know, you're fired because the president said, you don't want you to work there anymore. I mean, just what do? Don't know, disoriented, scared, don't know if you'll ever move forward. But today, there's hope for you. But that's the reason why it happened. The president decided to make a decision. You got jobs that were diverse, which led to number 2, the diversity and equity inclusion programs, whether it be local, state, government, private, and private sectors have been dismantled. I mean, programs to include people who are diverse have been just frozen or just done away with. I remember growing up when I was younger, and I was good. I was pretty decent at basketball. I wasn't the best basketball player. So when I was selected, I was either not selected or selected last because I wasn't one of the best players. I would get the basketball, sometimes I would make it, sometimes I wouldn't make it, but I felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt like I wasn't included. And that was a time where I felt like I was good at defense, but I wasn't good at offense. But if I didn't have an opportunity to show my skills where I was strong at, how would they know I was a good player? I was strong in defense, but I wasn't strong in offense. But again, I was sometimes given an opportunity. Even in the workforce where I am now, in accounting and taxes, going to school for accounting, it wasn't diverse in the classrooms, and even getting into the job force, it wasn't diverse. So having those challenges of not feeling like you are included, are you good enough, is challenging. I mean, even being a black male, so I can even imagine how it's compounded being a black woman. You're black, and people don't see the value that you offer. Maybe not even given opportunities. That's why I believe, need DEI. They want to feel included. They want to feel valued. They want to feel like they matter, regardless of the background. White folks, black folks, Asian, all of us matter. All of us want to feel heard. But when we don't have programs, that's sad that you got to have programs to tell people to include people. That's sad, but that's the world we live in. So that's what happened. These programs have been dismantled, from corporations to state government to the federal government have dismantled DEI programs. And the third reason black women lost their jobs is because of automation, AI. And those jobs sectors, healthcare, education, say 21% of those jobs were basically could be affected by AI. If that's the case, if people aren't learning AI, if they aren't learning AI, or if they are learning AI, and the job replaces them because of the automation, what do? Do you learn AI? Do you feel like AI is something that you should be learning? I think so. In this case here, you may not have even had any control of it, but the whole point is because AI disrupted your job, you are out. And that's what happened to so many of these black women that were in jobs that were impacted by artificial intelligence, and boom, it's gone. So those are the primary reasons why so many black women lost their jobs. What's the solution to the problem? First and foremost, I want to take time to say, it's not your fault. You were just doing your job, taking care of your family, taking care of yourself, and life happened, all right? Life happens to us. I've lost 4 jobs when I was in Tennessee for like 7-year period, and I was taking care of my family. I was doing what I could do, and I put the blame on myself, but the whole point is I didn't own my own job, my own business. I owned my performance, of course, and my behavior, of course, but I wasn't the hiring manager. I didn't own the company. I was just an employee of the business. So life happened, all right? Take a deep breath. It's going to be all right. The first thing you need to do, I believe, is to reflect on your experiences, the skills you've gained, the relationship that you have, and reflect on the life that you lived so far having that job, right? What could you withdraw, extract from your experiences that you can move forward with confidence? Secondly, reevaluate where you're going to go. Are you going to move forward in a new job, apply for new jobs, start a business? What are you going to do? Learn new skills, stay at home with your kids? You're going to just not go back to work at all? Get unemployment, live on your savings? What are you going to do? You have to evaluate where you are and set goals to where you want to be. And third, you want to retool. Basically, again, are you going to go to school, learn new skills, learn AI? Or are you going to go into a different industry? Or are you going to stay in the same industry you're in now? What are you going to do to move yourself forward financially, all right? Are you going to teach yourself a new skill? Decide what you're going to do. And fourthly, re-engage. All right, so again, go back to my story. I lost 4 jobs. I tried to go back. A video by Tabitha Brown, I think she mentioned telling people to go get a job, right? Well, for me, I had 4 jobs. 7-year time frame, I lost all 4 jobs. The last time I lost my job was during the pandemic. It was March of 2020. And I was tired, busted, and disgusted because I put work in, tried to interact with people, and it just didn't work out. All my fault now. I'm not blaming anyone. It's my fault because that's what I'm saying. That's what I do, all right? But my wife encouraged me to start my business because she knew I had done accounting for so many years. I'd done it before, but I failed because I didn't have the tool set to serve my clients. So this time when I lost my job for the 4th time, I had experience and I had the tools needed to serve my clients and start my own business. So I started my business in April of 2020. Fast forward 5 years later, I'm still in business. I have clients in different states, serving them, doing accounting and taxes and payroll services as well to help them with their business finances. And I also do personal finances too. I learned skills. I had to reflect, reevaluate, retool, really look to see what tools and skills and experiences and networks I had to move forward financially with my business. And I re-engaged. I have clients. I'm in business now. I could have gone and got another job somewhere, I'm sure, but I was tired of the rat race of trying to find a job. Now I was trying to find clients. It's the same thing, but it's a different side of the token. Entrepreneurship isn't for everyone. Maybe you should step out on the skill that you have, start a business, or maybe you should go find a job. But regardless of the situation, put your life in your hands, take it by the throat, and make it give you what you want. It's up to you now. You live with experiences, you live through this job loss. You may have other job losses, but the whole point is you're wiser, you're smarter, and you matter. No matter what people may say about you because of your skin color, your background, whatever, you matter. You have skills. You're worth something. Go make it happen. Go live the life that you really want. Take care of your finances. Take care of your family. And you can do this. Don't give up. Keep going. You got this. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for joining me.